everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Realty Podcast. I'm your host, David Moya. Today we have a great show. We have Christina Thomas on the show. She is the brand influencer for Pacific Sotheby's International Realty. Christina, thank you for being on the show today.
Moved out of the house at a very young age and found myself homeless. I was a homeless teenager and lived in an abandoned house with cold water and moldy showers. And, you take a shower with your shoes on and just really hard, grind at a very young age, realizing that if you don't have a house to live in, you really feel like you're not solid. And, you can even just have your own place to rent. It doesn't even have to be that you purchase something. Just when you don't have a home, it's really, really hard. And I think if that's something that you've experienced at a very young age where you shouldn't have experienced that, it kind of just changes your whole mindset about life.
That had to have planted some seeds, for your future, in a sense of like, you felt what the significance of a home had for you, especially at that time, and the challenges you went through, and it's crazy how far you've come, where you're at now. But I did not know that about you. And I feel like that's huge, because full circle now, you're helping people find their space that they call home. Your position there with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty is like, it fits so well for you. I feel like, you've created such a unique personal brand, right? And a business brand. And, now you're in a place where you can help others. So let's talk a little bit about that, right? So, when I first saw the title, I thought, wow, okay, brand influencer, like this definitely has some power behind it. There's significance behind it. There's a lot of like fun behind it. I feel like you can do a lot of cool, fun things, right, with it. So talk to me about this new position and what that entails for you.
Basically, got an opportunity to change the way that we're doing business, the way that we are showing up for each other at a level of culture first. And when I was asked about creating this position, there was a lot of back and forth and questions. And really, it's really a position to help support the company and the leadership of building it from the ground up with the type of agents that we want. We're not here to have everyone come back to the table and eat dinner with us. We're really honing in on the right agent that fits the brand, who fits the family unit, that fits the culture, that does business the right way, ethical. Those are really big things that come back full circle. If you do something wrong in a transaction, that follows you forever in this business. And so for me to have the ability to meet with people and kind of sort out and help leadership and help our amazing owner Brian, I'm Team Brian. Whatever I can do to help create what we've all needed for a very long time, then this is my wheelhouse. I mean, I love talking to people. I love the brand. I've been with the brand 8 years. It is the best. We are really global. We are having reaches of things that other people can't. Our marketing, I mean, the videos you do, like we have so many amazing things about the brand.
Yes.
That it sells itself, but it comes back to somebody that is influencing the brand, influencing the culture, making the change at ground level, right? A lot of these people that I'm seeking out to come back or who haven't been with us yet, they've been in the business with me. I've been doing this 17 years.
Right.
I know them. We're friends. They know that if I have my name on something, then we're serious about something, and that speaks volume. So I'm stoked. People call me, what's the brand influencer? I don't really understand it. It's a nice way of saying recruiter. I'm going to call you soon, and we're going to have you come on over if I call you. That kind of and I don't take no very easily. And I'm very persistent, and I will call you 100 times for 5 years if I can get you over. So recruiter's old. It's not. Nobody wants to be recruited. No, I mean, unless you're an NFL player, you want to be recruited. Like Mahomes, make 500. No big deal.
No biggie.
Yeah. So and then brand. We try to play all these title names. Influence is such a big buzzword in today's culture, online and social, that it's a conversation piece. So it's been really great with the conversation piece. Yeah. Nice. So I'm stoked.
Now, if you have all the agents that are with PSIR, they're now going to create this culture that's going to just continue to permeate through the whole entire company, right? So in a lot of ways, you're not just a recruiter, because you're bringing in these people and you're saying, yes, we want you because of X, Y, and Z. You fit the, you're the perfect type of agent we want. But as you start to build, these are little building blocks that create just this massive energy of agents moving in the same direction, which is powerful.
Well, I've even taken it a little bit further. I feel like it morphs into more. So even with the people that I bring over, I'm not just letting go. When we say we're going to do something and we provide a platform to come back, let's say, I'm making sure that they're feeling seen, they're being heard. Any hurdles that they might have, I'm going to take them in like my own children. Not that they're children, but just kind of the mother hen of making sure that they feel the way they should feel, the way I feel about the brand, the way I feel about the company today, the way I feel about the leadership. I want them to have that same exact feeling, because I feel like if you become part of something so big, you exuberate the energy that becomes, well, how come we're not with something like that? Well, I want to be a part of that. I want to feel like that. And so it takes a couple at a time. And that's why we're not trying to have masses. We want to pick the right people who we feel aligned with what our beliefs and cultures and values are. And I'm honestly honored that I get to be the person that is kind of the gatekeeper to that. And I got it, I there's a lot of people on my list.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a call yet, but they know who they are, and so this is a slow, we're going to take our time and we're going to do it right. And we're going to ramp up really, really big. And the leadership has done unbelievable changes that it's going to be, I can't even put words on it because it's so exciting. Brian, Wendy, Ryan, like Valerie's our broker. Like it's unbelievable the changes that have been able to happen so far in such a quick time. I commend them for being so resilient. And so, I'm here to hunker down and let's influence the brand.
So how is culture and brand, how does it lead, or how can it lead to agent success in your opinion?
Sure. So just to be clear on culture, right? Culture is something you feel. When you walk into a room, you're seeing people say hi to you. You're not ignored because maybe they don't recognize you. You have people coming up to you, introducing themselves. Hey, here's my card. What market are you in? This feeling of the family, right? Like culture is you feel included, even if you've only closed one deal versus 100 deals. Like there's no, taking them apart. It's bringing them in, taking the shiny white horses, stallions at the top of the company, helping the new people who've just done their first deal, building that culture. So that's our first part of that you asked. The other part is the brand, right? The brand piece is, you can't compare our marketing and our global reach with a click of a button to any other company. Everybody talks about that they're global or international, but nobody can roll it out like we can. And if you know the tools and you have that support in the company, that culture and that follow through and that feeling of like, wow, this is amazing. All of a sudden, collectively, you're using the best brand with all of the tools and all the shiny fun stuff. And then you feel so great that you now become happy. Okay? When you're happy and you're excited to show up for your work, more business comes. Okay? In real estate, it's all about how you feel. Okay? Right. If you're transparent and you're authentic and you're showing up and you're excited to be there, your energy is spilled out to everybody else that's there at that showing, on the call, whatever it is. But if you're having a bad day, which we all do, then maybe that's the day that you don't really feel like you have that great energy of business. But the goal is with the brand, with the support, you're kind of always feeling that, even if you have a downtime, because we all have transactions that make you want to pull your hair out.
Sure.
They're very awful. But if you can call somebody in the company and say, I'm having the worst day on this deal, and someone else can like hash it out with you and you can get over it and get over the mental stumps of like, is it me? Why did this happen? I hate this business. I want to do the business. Like you have this, like, because it happens.
So like a roller coaster.
Somebody, if you have people that you feel like you can be true about that, which is what we're building, then you're going to continue to build success because you have to have a soft place to land. You have to have a place that doesn't judge you because you're having a hard escrow. You know, that you got to be able to have someone to call, and it can't just always be your spouse or your brother or your mom or your dad or your dog. You need someone in the company to validate. I've been there too. How can I help you get there? I see you.
Yes.
And so the brand and the culture is what's going to create people to do more success, because they're going to have the support that I don't think we've ever seen yet. You know, this is something that we're taking very seriously, and I wouldn't put my name on something if I didn't believe that we're going to be doing it. We're already doing it. We're going to do it at a level that's going to blow everybody's socks off. I would never put my name on anything unless I 110% believed in it.
Now, what's most exciting for you, you know, with this new role? Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of things. I honestly, I feel like you love everything about it, but like, let's like find maybe your top three that you know, that you're like, hey, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be fun because of.
I want to say the first thing that comes to mind is I get to help other people be successful. You know, I've always been kind of on my own. I do commercial, I do residential, I do Pop Warner. I'm kind of all over the place, but I've always been successful, and I've created my own lane. Using all the tools and having the experience I have and being able to like give back to the greater whole, like I want to have other people really successful. I'd love to see the new and up and coming agents blow the socks off of everyone. And I think I've said blow your socks off twice, and that's really, really bad. But anyways, I need to come up with new material. If you could just build people and like be a part of, you know, they get a listing, or, oh my gosh, your information helped me on this deal, or that just feels so much better. You know, one of the jokes is I ran Carlsbad Pop Warner for the last 2 years. I'm sure many people know because I posted football all the time. But I was the president. I was also the other 17 jobs for the most part, you know, coaches rep, equipment manager, ordering jerseys, you name it. And when I resigned, I realized I had a lot of free time on my hands. But what I also realized is that I absolutely loved creating something and bringing back Carlsbad Pop Warner and having championships, and our numbers were better. Then after 5 years, there were so many gains. I realized I really had this knack of building something up. And so this job, it's not even a job. This new role is really about creating that, making it bigger than ever. You know, my goal for the company is to be the #1 affiliate in the world. There's no reason why we're not, right? We have the best real estate in Southern California. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about every part of it. It's just, it's hard to put words on it just because it feels so good to be the one that was asked, right? It was so good that I was seen that I am different about the brand, and I love the brand, and I'm passionate about the brand, and I'm not coming off of a big team. I'm myself. And so that speaks volume to a lot of other people that are, you know, trying to figure out their own ways.
You know, the support is super key. It's you feel like that's what's really going to help a lot of agents as well with the brand, understanding the tools they have, understanding, you know, what's available to them.
We have great marketing people. We have everybody in every one of those areas to help agents. It's just helping the agents make the call to them and get connected without feeling like, oh, I could do it all by myself. Well, you can't. Most of us can't. You need somebody to be like, call David. He'll do your video and let you pick your own music, which is, you know, a big thing for me. And, you know, just helping people with tools.
Right. Phenomenal in terms of your own production. Like, what do you attribute that to?
Probably the fear of ever going back to where I was as a teenager. So I get up and I never, ever want to have my children or myself. My husband is a hard worker as well. There's just no, like, just never going to happen. Right. So I show up every day. I make sure that I'm accountable to myself first.
Sure.
And that trickles down to providing, you know, a home for my kids. And so I'm pretty sure if I didn't have kids, I'd be for my dogs. I don't know, you know, so it's just, I just have a natural grind. Yeah, I'm not a quitter.
Sure.
I just get up and go, whatever it takes.
I'm excited to see you continue to shine, continue to do your thing. You definitely are a mover and shaker and influencer. And thanks again for being on the show today.
Thank you so much. Bye.